What's up, everybody? We're back with another podcast today, and we have a special guest.
Special guest.
Tate Rinkus. He's my brother-in-law.
Tater.
And Tate, I'm pretty happy that you succeeded on being hungover today.
Yeah.
You have accomplished
we had a long night, so
Yeah.
we definitely.
And
We'll figure it out, though.
We'll definitely get into that night. I just want to let everyone know this episode's brought to you by DUBBY. DUBBY gives you energy without the jitters. It's way more healthy than a Monster. And the hydration tubs pulls us out of the hangover that we seem to always find ourselves in on Sunday.
Oh, weird, right?
It definitely helped this morning.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
Also, we got these sweet new cups. Couple different kinds, and got myself a koozie from Sully's little sister Kirsten. Her business is Crafty Creations. She's got 20-ounce water bottles, 20-ounce tumblers, glow tumblers, 20-ounce Bluetooth tumblers, which I have one of those. It's like this, but it's got a Bluetooth puck that screws into the bottom of it.
What?
It's pretty awesome. I use it when I work out. It's pretty awesome.
What?
She's limited stock items. She's got some more stuff coming in. If you mention this podcast, you get 30% off your order.
Wow.
So look up Crafty Creations on Facebook, I believe. Kirsten Pangrazio.
I'll put the link below in the descriptions.
Easier
It'll be easier for them to find.
But yeah, thanks a lot, Kirsten. These things are awesome.
Yes,
We love them. And
awesome.
if you guys want some cool cups, like I said, that Bluetooth one is awesome. I have one myself. Get a hold of her. She's got all sorts of stuff. And like I said, mention this podcast, get 30% off.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
I'm mentioning the podcast.
Thanks again, Kirsten. We love you.
Thank you.
So we're gonna move on to the drink of the pod today. So we had a viewer comment a drink for us to try called the Alabama Slammer. Love that name.
Alabama Slammer.
Yeah.
We've already mixed them up.
I was just going to
just
say,
to save a little time.
this is a process
This
Jody went through.
this drink is a process. It's like 3 ingredients or 4, but we couldn't find the slow gin to put in it.
So
what is all in it?
Southern Comfort, which by itself I don't drink anymore, but I'm sure it's going to be tasty in here. Southern Comfort, Amaretto, Slow Gin, which I couldn't find. I stopped at a couple stores and I thought it was gin, but turns out it's slow as a fruit in England or something. I don't know, but Slow Gin, which I couldn't find, and orange juice. But
it sounds like a pretty good morning drink, honestly.
I feel like just what's
OJ.
in here, even without the slow gin, is going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
heard
boys.
OJ. It was all right there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Wow.
I'd assume that slow gin would change it just a little bit, but not by much. That's pretty
Wow. So I'll go. I'll rate this.
good. Probably my crafty mixing skills.
Yeah, our bartender.
yeah, you
Our
know what?
bartender on hand.
We gave him the proper utensils to use, so I mean,
Yeah. I'm gonna rate this a solid 8, just because I probably could drink a lot of these in the morning. Heck, anytime, honestly.
yeah.
It's such a good drink. It's so refreshing.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of screwdrivers, but I'd probably give this a 9.
Wow, this is so
A
good.
9 plus, because I'd be.
What you say, 9 plus?
Yeah.
8 plus.
That's on the high side of 9.
What does blue taste like?
What?
Huh?
Okay.
So we're tasting colors now.
Yes.
You confused me.
It's like an 8 plus, but he said 9 plus. Like a
I just-
9.5.
Everything just went. When you said that, I'm like,
I literally saw his brain implode.
I'm trying to think of something to say. And I didn't have anything.
What?
Oh.
What about you, Tater?
I'm gonna give it. I'll give it an 8 as well.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid drink. Yeah, I try and stay off the hard alcohol, but it's a solid one. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave?
It's a 9. I'm agreeing with you.
yeah.
It's a 9, not 9 plus, but it's just a 9. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
has to be cold though, I think, in my opinion.
That was
It has
a
to be at that.
that was a good hit for Actually, it was actually my brother who commented this drink.
Oh, no way.
Can you
the
imagine?
Alabama
No
Slammer.
way.
Alabama Slammer, baby.
Alabama Slammer.
Yeah, so we also have a little special shot that we're going to be taking. And
I've never made these before.
he's never made them before.
I've never done one before.
This is also another commented drink,
Ugh.
but it's
What
a
is-
shot. So I figured, let's just throw it in with a drink.
You
What
gonna
is
throw
it?
the name out
What is
before I
it?
make them?
Of who did it, or the name of the shot?
Both, I guess.
So Trevor Jones, my buddy Trevor Jones.
Damn
he
you,
commented-
Trevor.
He commented a shot for us to try called the spicy tapeworm.
Oh, that doesn't even sound
Line
good.
them up, boys.
So what is in a
over.
spicy tapeworm, you ask?
Well,
It's-
we start with a little bit of vodka. Let's.
Yeah, we'll start with a little bit of vodka. A little bit of vodka.
I did see some Frank's Red Hot sauce earlier. That's got me concerned. That's got me concerned.
He did.
Can
Yeah,
you
I
feel
think
the
that's a good.
heartburn already?
Yeah.
He did ask. He saw it in the back. He's like, "What's with the hot sauce?" I'm like, "Oh, I just carry it on me. I keep that thing on me."
Keep strapped.
You never know, man. I might stop and get some wings somewhere.
Did somebody bring Tums?
I bet Jody did. I
have
100%
them in
bet
my
Jody.
truck.
Yep,
There we go.
I don't leave home without them.
Once you're age over 40, you keep strapped with
Yeah.
the Tums.
Thanks for calling him old. Jesus.
I call it how it is, you know.
40 plus.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
And then
Okay.
now the
I don't know how much you guys like mayonnaise.
What?
and now we squirt the mayo into this vodka shot, and it's gonna clump up and look like a tapeworm.
Trevor, only you. Only you.
Trevor.
He wanted me to take a Snapchat of this when we take it, so I'm gonna be pulling my phone out to send to him. just a little toot
A little after.
or fluff. You fluffed.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not. No. Oh,
Dude.
my God.
For all those that are listening and can't see this, it literally looks like a tapeworm is taking a nap in the bottom of our shot glasses.
Oh, man.
Why is it still moving?
It's a tapeworm.
Literally.
And I did bring some horsey sauce if anybody'd rather have that.
Who? No.
It's from Arby's. It's pretty good.
I know. I agree with that, but in shot? With hot sauce?
And now just a
These can't be very good, right?
little spank.
Like, this isn't what Trevor's doing on a night out, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Trevor, I'd believe it. I believe he would be doing this on a night out.
Oh man,
Who's your daddy?
that is getting everywhere.
Yeah, I was just going to say, let's check this real quick.
Naughty.
Okay, good thing I
All right, we're
saved
good.
my.
Oh Lord.
Oh, bother.
Why are you shaking? I should be shaking. Oh, my.
I drink and I.
Tate, aren't you glad that you answered your phone this morning to be on this podcast?
Yeah. You know, I got a couple phone calls and I was gonna maybe skip out, but we're here. We're gonna do this tapeworm.
Right.
Dude.
Somebody got hot sauce all over
I'm gonna
her.
put this in front of the camera just so.
See my glass you can't see through, so.
Oh my
Did you say you're snapping it now?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna snap it. Oh dude, I got hot sauce on my finger.
Hey,
Go
rub your
eyes.
Rub your eye. Oh,
Or your wiener. You'll
we
know.
got a
it.
story about
yeah.
that, but I got to.
We'll get to it. It's
Yeah,
coming up
yeah.
next. Wait, was this last night?
No. It's been years now because he had his gym in his garage still.
I feel like it's still a good story.
Oh, it's
After
fantastic.
the shot, we got to hear it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
I still
boys.
got a Snapchat somewhere of it.
You guys ready?
No, I'm not actually.
I don't think I'm ready for it.
I mean,
I'm scared.
yeah, looks like a nasty little tapeworm.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
buzzing. Buzzing with the boys. I'm gonna get this ready here.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, my mic's all messed up right now.
There's no way this is gonna
I'll
be
fix
good.
that later. Let's,
All right.
let's cheers to the camera, boys.
Trevor?
damn you,
Cheers.
Trevor.
Yeah, damn you. I don't know how to feel about that.
I do.
Oh, Tater!
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Use some of that
I'm
cider.
hurting.
It works.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I felt the texture. That's the bad part.
Yeah, the mayo really.
Oh God.
The tapeworm part of it.
The
It's in my
tapeworm
throat.
Part of it was.
It's in my throat. Where else is it
That's
going to
what she
be?
said.
Oh,
Sorry, Tate.
And see, my problem is when I take shots, I always do it. I can never just slap it down. I always
Don't tell
let
me.
it sit.
No.
Let it sit.
no way.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'll let that one sit, and
Don't let
oh
it
man.
sit.
No.
yeah, I let that
You
one
can't
sit.
do
That
that.
one. That one. Trevor, that was a good one. That was bad.
Yeah, he got us good on that one.
Yeah,
He got us good.
Try again.
yeah.
Yeah, Trev, can you
just swallow it? You know,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
tell
see, I held it.
we
I
tell
held
girls
it.
that all the time. We're swishing it around. Just,
Yeah, don't be a spitter, Tate. But he,
Yeah.
He ain't no quitter.
He
though.
swallowed
I
it.
swallowed it. I swallowed
he
it.
ain't no quitter.
just
God, damn.
knock it back and be done with it.
All right, you want to go real quick with the story about what happened in your garage with that Trinidad scorpion?
Oh yeah. So when you said don't touch your wiener when you got that stuff on it,
I can only imagine.
we had a pepper that is like the third hottest
I think it
pepper,
was a third.
and so I cut it up and I'm cutting it up and I'm giving it to Dave and I'm eating it, whatever. And it was just burning like crazy and I'm dying basically. Well, I didn't realize like it's a dry pepper, so I didn't realize there's still like micro things on your fingers when you touch it.
Pores, whatever.
So I go outside to go pee, and you can see where I grabbed my wiener. It's not. This is very like not PG right now. But
Get up, give us, give us a demonstration. Come on.
so it just burned so bad that it felt like someone hit me in the nuts and then took a blowtorch and just blew my nuts off.
This kid,
Damn.
Wow.
his gym was still in his garage. So this is 3 years ago, 4 years ago,
Longer,
longer,
like
Jesus.
5.
No way.
Yeah.
It's been this long.
No way.
Anyways,
Maybe
but
not.
yeah, we're sitting inside of his garage and everything. He has ice pack shoved down his shorts and everything. He's just sitting there going like this.
Dude.
I'm like, oh, that looks terrible.
I also went in the shower and poured some milk on my crotch.
Yeah.
It's your own fault. First, you started with even messing with the spicy ass pepper.
It was
Leave it
just.
alone. Leave it alone.
Have you ever
Stop.
done stupid stuff with Eli?
No.
Yeah. When we were talking about pushers last time, I know where it comes from.
Well,
Yeah.
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 It ain't me.
Tater zinging.
Hey, you
That's
can
why
call
I'm
me
here today.
You can call me anything you want, but don't call me rat. Yeah, that is why I Tate's here today. I was very adamant on calling him.
I grabbing him by the ear. You're coming with.
I did say that I was leaving my door unlocked, so if I didn't wake up.
Tate, explain what you did last night on why you're hungover and why I was we weren't sure that you were going to make it today.
Yeah, yep. So it's been talked about a lot, me coming on, and I said last night, I just said, I'm in. Yeah, and so we went to a rodeo last night at the Vibrant Arena in Moline.
Yep.
And so I'm not a big rodeo guy, nothing like that. But we went. We had a small
Until
party.
you're there, though, right? Wasn't it awesome?
It was awesome.
Then you're buying a
That's-
cowboy hat. Yeehaw!
Yeah. We had
wanna be a
we had
cowboy
small
now.
little party bus, and I think there was about 12, 13 of us, and
Rowdy.
yeah, the idea of the rodeo wasn't about it, but once I was in there, I was all for it.
It's different.
I was all for it. Yeah, we had a couple side bets and stuff going 8 seconds over 4, under 4. So I'm a gambling
Degenerate.
off the record
Call in 100 bets.
gambling
off.
man, gambling, not gambling man. But
1-800
yeah.
bets off. I'll have
We
the
were
link
doing
below.
over and unders on quite a bit. So if any of my boys see this,
will.
They better.
you'll get your money. Don't worry.
So you didn't win.
I owe some people some money, so we're good. But
Oh,
Sounds
no.
like the mob right
Yeah, I
now.
was gonna say, as long as they're not gonna cut your fingers off,
exactly.
your toenails.
We're having a great
get
time.
you your money.
They ain't going to show up here, are they? I mean, I'm scared now. Like, I'm with you.
Creak open.
I'm ready for it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and then I don't know if we did do other stuff after that, and per wristband we did go to the
Adult club.
strip club after that. Yeah. I went to Titty Bar.
You just beat around the bush and you're like, that's the soft way. We went to the strip club, then titty bar.
Titty Bar. And yeah, that was.
How was that? Good lineup?
It was an all right time.
What the roster look like?
It was an all right time there too. But yeah, that's and then we brought the bus back home and had a couple more shots at the bar at the local tavern, and then I made it home about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And
Oh hell, that ain't bad.
Yeah,
I was
terrible.
honestly kind of,
Terrible.
I was honestly kind of upset that you weren't as hungover of. You answered your phone. I was expecting like, oh, he's gonna be so hungover he ain't gonna answer his phone. I'm like,
well, I mean,
ready to-
on the third call, the third call, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
it's time to answer. It's time to answer.
Did you clarify to Eli that the door was unlocked? Because he's going to do B&E regardless at that point.
So I told
He's
him
kicking in the door.
I
Did you
told
turn
him
the
last.
handle?
I told him last night that I was.
It was unlocked. Why'd you kick it in?
leave it. I told him I'll leave it unlocked and just come in and wake me up.
Oh.
That'd have been a
But-
good video to add to this one. Like
Yeah.
him up on your shoulder and you like walking out of the house.
But I did tell him when I got in the car this morning. I definitely locked the door last night, so it
Oh, no.
would have been a struggle to get in the
but-
house.
so it was B&E at that point. All right.
yeah.
Oh, I did.
I would have been a criminal.
You
This
pretty
was-
much no balls him last night.
But I definitely-
Locking the door.
I definitely was gonna blow up Tate's phone because I had to go pick him up. So I was
Oh, yeah.
when I left my house, I just instantly started spam calling him because I'm like, well, if he doesn't answer and I get to his house, then I'm gonna go get him. At that time, I didn't know his door was locked.
Yeah.
I thought it was unlocked. But well, last
we made
night,
it.
Dave and I.
Well, just so everybody knows, I called him a little after 8 this morning, and it was hello.
Oh
I can give a good.
And then I'm trying to have conversation. Of course, I've been up for a little bit, so I'm having good conversation. But I feel like everything I was saying, he was just
There's
like,
no
I
feedback.
just want to get off the phone.
Yeah,
There's
I
good
couldn't
reason
tell you what
behind
we
that.
talked about. I found myself. Oh, I woke up on the couch.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was in bed, and my phone's buzzing. And it was like buzzing right next to my head, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And I look at it, and I'm like, "Oh, it's Jody." I'm like, "Oh, I'm on the couch." And so I answer it, and no idea what we talked about, honestly, but it woke me up. Then I noticed I had 7 alarms set. I had 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Wow.
Is that AM or PM?
AM.
I've done that before. I've set them before. I'm like, I'll get up, and I set them for PM. I sleep through. I'm like, why the hell did my alarm go?
Wake up like, oh man, I'm not refreshed.
I've done that for work. I've done that.
Oh,
for work,
it's-
and
it's
that's
gut-wrenching.
the worst.
Yeah, that's why
That's the
I'm
worst.
paranoid about it. I go through them like AM.
Yeah.
AM.
Well, I mean, you ever woke up and thought it was time? You're like, you were late for work, and turns out it's night.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yep,
like you're like,
yep.
oh, and it's like, it's only 5 o'clock at night. Why did I go to bed so early?
Because we're getting old.
Well, last night, I mean, I got pretty tanked up. I didn't expect you guys tanked up as
No.
what me and Dave did.
This is stupid, by
yeah.
the way.
I seen a
So
pretty not so messed up snap.
no, yeah. I mean, we didn't get drunk
Dave
until
shooting
like
hoops
I want to
and-
say it was late in the night when we just started hammering down.
When we started changing the rules of the game,
So-
that's when we started getting.
So I watched my kids
Swirly.
yesterday. I let the wife or didn't let her. That sounds terrible.
You get one night.
That's it.
She went out, so I offered
Don't
to
get
watch
too
the
messed
kids.
up. You gotta watch the kids tomorrow.
So I was watching the kids, and Dave comes over, and it's just me and Dave watching a newborn and a toddler. That was an experience because I come
God.
out. Well, I go inside. We brought the kids out to the garage, and I got a swing in the garage, and I put our newborn Presley in it, and Dave's out in the garage occupying my toddler Gentry, and I go inside to go start a bottle for Presley. And I got to thaw out the breast milk, then put it in the cup.
There's a process.
Yeah, there's a process to get her food. And I come back out about 20 minutes later, and he's got the swing like this, doing this, and he looks up. He's like, What would you say?
Thank God.
Thank God. and she was crying. So
She just started like 20 seconds prior to that. She was all happy, smiling, and all of a sudden,
Picture me like,
dude, his face was hilarious. He was like, "Thank God."
it's like holding a grenade at that point. That's his mom, Sandy, was there watching him because you worked yesterday. Yeah, you worked.
Yeah.
So I got there, and he's changing Presley, and Gentry's in there, all that, and well. Presley came back to Sandy and everything. She handed her to me. I'm like, what do I do?
Dude, Dave's holding her like this. He's got her. He's got her like this. He's got her like this. But so it took it. Yeah. We didn't really start drinking until they went to bed because obviously we had adult duties. Me and Dave. You know. Power of two dads. Anyways,
I'm not.
There's you're kind of sworn in at the point.
You're sworn in.
Is that how this works?
We were Mr. Mom
sign
last night.
Paperwork, did I? I don't remember.
So we put
paperwork free.
We put the kids to sleep.
Gotcha.
Oh, I did.
He signed.
And it took me forever to get my newborn to go down. Finally, after an hour and a half of putting her to sleep, come out to the garage, go get my toddler to go put her to sleep, and she's dirty as all could be. And I mean, what do you expect? She's a garage kid. Yep. She was rolling on the ground and all that stuff. So I brought her inside, cleaned her up, put her to sleep, and then it was game time. And it was like 10:30 at night by the time I came out. Or 10 o'clock or 10:30. It was late. And then so me and Dave were playing with Gentry's little basketball hoop. And we were just shooting the basketball throughout the garage. Well, it turned into we'll do a shoot for shot. You know, after every fight,
that's a dangerous game. Shoot for shot.
It's dangerous because in between the rounds and everything, as soon as they sit down, get up, you shoot for a shot.
Yep.
Miss.
It started off with after every fight. It was a slow pace, and then all of a sudden it just started.
I have that.
And now after every round. Oh wait. Now we're absolutely trashed on shots. Let's start doing drinks. So now we're betting like 2 sips.
You know,
I was drinking Captain. He was drinking vodka. So it was hard.
Originally, we were drinking that, but the shots were
Svedka. I had that same bottle when he had told that story about up north. Remember, we got absolutely trashed on Svedka.
Oh yeah.
I had that same bottle, the same exact one he got trashed off of. I still had it. Got dust on it and everything.
It's bad. He's like, I got vodka in there. He's like, I got vodka down there. I'm like, oh, I see my Grey Goose and everything. I see the Svedka. I'm like, there's no way you bought another bottle.
The back with his foot.
Like, exactly. I'm like, there's no way. He's like, I think that's the one you got trashed off of up in Wisconsin when you slapped your stomach.
I feel like you got a lot of old bottles of alcohol.
Because nobody
underneath, like, just
my back shelf stuff.
Yeah, he disappears for a second. You hear a bunch of clanking around, and he's just like,
there was a time I carried Malort.
There was a time.
Yeah.
And we did the one shot of that the one time.
Yeah,
it's a one and done for me.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Yeah, we talked about this last pod about how Malort tastes like a pine tree.
Yeah,
I treated somebody with a shot of Malort. Vector, I think it's his kid. Him and his old lady were up at the bar. You were with me. I don't know if you were there, but yeah, they're like, we want something about a shot. I'm like, it'll be free. I bought 3 shots of Malort.
They sell that at the bar.
Heroes. I don't know if they carry it anymore because nobody ever drinks
Vector?
it. The related to you, the kid.
Oh, Jacob?
Yes, I have terrible.
Jacob Vector was hitting Malort. Jacob?
No, he did not. He did not know what it was. Jacob, sorry, not sorry, but
Jacob, I respect you for hitting Malort. That's a nasty.
I don't think they enjoyed it afterwards though because they went to the bathroom, which is the first time you ever had Malort.
Yeah,
it's the same reaction.
Awful.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. But after like the 4th time, your taste buds are gone.
Yeah,
so it's good.
So your buddy was from Chicago area, and he's the one who introduced it to you.
Yes,
and that's how it got brought up at your house the one day. Yes, and everyone's like, so does he actually enjoy it though?
No. He said he knows it's dog awful, but it's a Chicago shot, and that's what they do all the time.
I know one
apparently
person.
The guy that made it smoked for so many years he lost taste, and he made that so he could taste it.
So you can definitely taste it.
Yeah, that's why he made it. Apparently the guy that invented or made Malort That's why he made it, because he couldn't
No
taste
way.
regular whiskey and stuff.
I
and he
didn't
wanted
know that.
something he could taste.
I don't have that
You could
effect. I
definitely
smoke.
taste it.
Smoking's bad. Kids don't do it. Nicotine's bad. Vaping's bad.
Bad. I don't
But
know.
yeah, I can still taste Malort. It's still bad. I only know one person that drinks it on the normal. The guy I used to know, Kyle. That's who introduced it to me. And the first
Just
time I
a
had,
normal basis, like
he'll go out to the bar and order it.
Oh,
But maybe he's been smoking longer than I have.
How do you enjoy that though?
It tastes buds. I mean, how can you drink that? Because I'm not a big fan of beer. I can shotgun one, but to sit here and sip like that,
They're tasty. I think beer's tasty.
Oh, I love beer.
but-
oh, that's everybody has their
I
own
love
distinct
beer.
taste
I
buds
just
at that
I'm
point.
still
That's why I
in
go
awe
for
about the
vodka.
Malort thing. Like,
Schwitke. What?
Yeah.
Oh, the Malort thing? Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it blows my mind. I've had it a handful of times. No, 10 or more times now, and still the same result afterwards.
Wow, 10 or more
Terrible.
times Malort?
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause after-
I was one and done.
Yeah.
I was one and done.
So it's a fun prank
Unless
to
you lose
pull.
a bet.
Well,
Unless you
once again, sorry for Jacob Vector and his old lady, but it's a fun prank to play. And I buy one for myself because I'm like, nobody's gonna take one if I just give you two one, because they're gonna be like, it's complete dog shit, isn't it? No, it's not. I have one too.
I couldn't do that.
so we used to buy Ruppelmints all the time, and my one buddy, he would always throw it over his shoulder. He'd buy around
Wow.
and just throw it over his shoulder. Lucas Waters, by the way. I'm calling you out.
That's Lucas.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
So
I'm just disappointed.
there's this one time he bought a round of Ruppelmints. I think it was a drill weekend. So like a drill weekend, we always would take our buddies from drill and we'd bring them to the Quad Cities. Or a weekend after that, one of our drill buddies, he's from Peoria. We'd go to Peoria and just go to their home places to drink and have fun. So this time in the Quad Cities, and I remember Lucas threw it over his shoulder. And it landed kind of on. He was pretty drunk, so it just hit his shoulder. It didn't even go over his shoulder; just hit his shoulder.
Landed on it.
And we were later on in the night. His shirt was so it was hard as a rock. It was so stiff from that hitting there, and it just dried up. I've never seen that before.
Is it Ruppelmint like peppermint or something?
Yeah,
I
kind
can
of like
some
that.
Ruppelmints, but it's like 100 proof. It's like,
Yeah, I've never.
but man, tell
Here's
you
the
what.
bad part. I've been around Malort more than I have Ruppelmint.
But when you're out with the,
Ruppelmints are good though.
when you're at the bar and you're trying to pick chicks up, you buy them Rumpelmints because at the end of the night, their breath smells good.
Okay,
Just a little tip
I
for all you
thought that was
singles
going
out there.
somewhere different too.
I had no idea how to react to
for
that.
other things too. But
I thought I
I've
was
been doing
going.
it all wrong.
And then she can do your taxes afterwards.
Yeah.
No. That's,
What?
that's when you take them to a dinner. You don't ever take them anywhere like you don't take them to an Italian place because there's always garlic and
Yeah,
whatnot. And then at the end of the night, you're like,
No.
so.
So I'll call myself out. When I was younger, well, I'm still young, but when I was
Back in my day.
yeah, when I was a little bit
Go
younger,
on, Grandpa.
See that
all my
gray?
buddies were usually, most of my buddies are a little bit older than me, so we'd all be drinking and stuff. And I wasn't a big hard alcohol guy, and they'd all take shots. And this was younger me, and they'd all take shots. And sure, I call myself out. I'm better now, but it was it was a
over the
big-
shoulder.
It was a big over the
Oh
shoulder.
man,
Does
And
anybody
then
ever
they'd
worry?
ask me, they're like, oh, what'd you think of him? Terrible.
See, I know-
I had to play it.
I know
play
when
it
you're
out.
lying though.
Yeah.
I know your
it's-
tell. It's the
yeah,
gag. I know
yeah.
when you took it because you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're good.
if anybody actually knew me, and yeah, they would have known if I actually took it or not.
damn!
And-
Did you do that in house parties? Like in someone's house, you just
yeah, just whip it on the couch.
You know, if I did that, I would just splash some lady right in the face. Just wheat. Oh my god! Now she's crying.
So I don't know if I should say it, but this was like this was like 17-year-old Tate.
Oh, that's all right. I mean,
we don't promote
You
underage
should-
drinking.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
disclaimer.
Yeah.
he's what we'd call loser kids.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
Hey, I love you too.
Oh man,
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Go.
So yeah, but
I caught a guy doing that at my house one time, throwing it over his shoulder. And
in your house?
no, we were out in front of my garage.
okay.
Oh.
And he tossed it over his shoulder, and I was like, I just kind of like serious faced him, and he's like looking at me like I just busted him like trying to steal something from
Oh
me.
yeah, no.
And I was like, we don't waste whiskey around here. And just like stone faced him,
Yo,
and
anybody
he's like, okay, I'll do one. So I poured him another one, and he did it.
No, now
Yeah.
you get a double.
anybody that knows Jody knows he does not waste alcohol.
No.
There's nights where he passes out with a drink still in his hand. He'll wake up and finish that drink.
I don't know how.
We don't waste it. The ice melts, so it's a little watered down, but I mean, come on.
You'll wake up and finish it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless I'm going to work, then obviously I can't.
Yeah, sure.
But, You know,
That-
usually I try
if
to
I
get
wake up the
that
next day,
messed up.
that is getting dumped down the drain.
No.
See, this is why I love inviting Jody to side-by-side events, because this man is, we got a house.
That's-
He is a definition of party.
Yeah.
Definition of party.
Until I don't make it.
Yeah,
Like last
and-
night.
Yeah.
You made.
He
last
passed-
time in Wisconsin, you
Guess
made
what?
it.
He's talking about last night. He passed out early. Early. But to his
What's
defense,
early for you?
Oh, that's
Well-
because somebody tried calling you.
I think I see a missed call from my wife.
No, it was my number.
No.
Unless I have your. Did you change phones?
Huh?
He might
you
not have
change-
your
No,
number.
no, I mean, but
Oh,
yeah, I
suppose.
didn't make it up.
I'm
very
not
late
that
last
cool to
night.
have.
I call it getting crowned
Mm-mm.
by a king. Steve King, to be exact. Because
Oh.
every time I go to his house,
Oh,
I don't do work. Just so everybody knows.
he's
He
related
does
to
do
Steve
side-
King.
Yeah, he's my uncle. Anyway, I'm almost done doing whatever I was doing. He's like, "Hey, you want me to mix you one up?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right." So he brings down this jar, and it's not just it ain't even a quart jar. It's like I don't even know if it's a quart and a half or two. It's huge, this big monster jar. And he always makes them strong, which I'm cool with. I like that. And mixes it with like a file. Like one of the,
Literally.
well, you say a metal file?
yeah.
Literally. Literally.
Is it
I have a
clean?
picture. The alcohol cleans off.
The metal shavings are not good.
But so I started with that. So I'm like sipping that. I finished what I was doing, and then he was pretty hungover from the night before because they went to a hotel, and so he was like, "That looks pretty good. I think I'll have one." So he mixed himself a littler one. I'm like, so then we're drinking them in his garage, and then we were looking for blackberry Crown. That's super hard to come by. Well,
I never had that.
oh,
It's-
I was
it's
supposed to
new.
bring some today,
Oh,
but
it's new.
I let my buddy Chris James take it home to try it, and I forgot to stop by his garage and pick it up today. So that's why we don't have it.
Okay.
What
How far
would
is
you rate that?
The Blackberry Crown.
Blackberry
Oh,
Crown.
it's-
It's new. It's
Wait a
new.
minute.
Yeah, he was supposed to bring it
Wait,
today.
don't rate
Compared
it.
to other
If you're gonna-
flavored crowns.
If you're going to bring it on a podcast, don't rate that.
All right. I'll bring it.
Because I'm a
I'll bring
big
it.
fan of
But it's
Crown.
hard to
Well,
find.
I'm not going to be here on an.
How dare you? You don't want to come back?
Well, I will come back, but how many times can I special guest?
Well, you can be in our audience
Yeah,
at any time.
I could be in the audience. I could be in the
We got the
back.
casting couch right over
Compared to the fruit ones so far, now that's my favorite. I mean,
Okay,
it's
so I'm
hard to.
a- I'm
You
a
can't
big-
really
I'm a
compare it to
big
regular Crown.
Apple.
You're-
I like Crown
yeah.
Apple.
You'd like the blackberry. Well, I like blackberry style. I like blackberry wine. I like
Okay.
Old Smoky makes it
one thing though,
blackberry.
you had black licorice. Does it taste like that?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay.
this is
Black
blackberry.
licorice, I'm out.
This is blackberry, not black licorice. Two different things.
I don't know. I feel.
So
No. Blackberry's a blackberry. Black licorice is a licorice.
Nope.
Licorice.
But,
I don't know. I feel like it'd be the same.
So it's hard to come by. We couldn't find it for nothing. And then apparently they haven't released it in Illinois yet.
I was told that they did, but it just gets sold out.
Well,
Like,
that's
as
in
soon as
Iowa. They've been selling out in Iowa, but they haven't released it in Illinois yet.
Yeah,
apparently.
I forgot I work in Iowa, and that's where.
Where'd you
But
find your bottle at?
we called 3 different places,
Oh.
and they were like, no, yeah, we're sold out. I'm like, when's your truck come in? Oh, Wednesday. Like, all right,
Oh,
you
my
know,
God.
do I got to like stand in line for like the grand opening? Or...
Just
And then
elbowing people to get
I
in
found
there.
one more spot, and I called them. There's a liquor store in Davenport, right off East River Drive. And they're like, yeah, we got 2 bottles. I'm like, hold them. We'll be there in less than 2 hours. And she's like,
Hold the whiskey.
so, sure enough, we piled in Steve's truck, and we went and got it and came back. And then, of course, we drank almost, he bought me a bottle for helping him out. And we drank almost his whole bottle. We might have drank his whole bottle because the end of Steve's was really fuzzy. But then I went home, smashed some ramen noodles, and I think a big chunk of cookie cake with some ice cream. Like last night was. Yeah. Wow. Well, I say last night, but it was yesterday evening because I'm pretty sure I went to bed. I missed a call from the wife. Yeah, or it was probably about 7:00 that I was in bed. Yeah, and then I seen this morning a snap on a different group that we have from him that says, "Where's Jody at?" And well, Jody was in bed. And I tell you,
Blackberry guy.
I was still hungover this morning. Even with all that good chunk of sleep, I got up at 5. But even with all that sleep, I was still.
Crown will do that to you.
Yeah.
Well, week or so ago, I went over to Steve's and to check some things out, and here he is making not the Blackberry, but Crown. That's why I call it. You got Crown.
Yeah. Oh, well, that makes
this guy's been there, so he knows.
Okay.
He knows. You go to Steve's, you get crowned by a king.
Yeah.
Can you clarify
Steve King.
that I don't want to go to Steve's at all? I like Crown, but not like that anymore.
It starts out like woo, but by the end you're like,
oh yeah, this is great, guys.
So is that your new favorite then?
as far as crowns,
Yeah, just crowns. Straight
the
crowns.
flavored crowns.
Flavored
All right.
crowns, yeah.
That's my favorite out of flavored crowns. I
So
mean, I like
would
regular
you-
crown.
What'd you mix it with? 7-Up or Sprite?
Lemonade.
Wow.
And turns out it's
Blackberry,
really, really good.
Crown and lemonade.
He had heard that that's what you mix it with, and then turns out on the back of the box it says, "Hey, you should mix it with lemonade." And I'm like,
It tells you
We
on
are.
the back of the box you should mix this with lemonade.
"Yeah,
It's quality
And
over
then-
quantity.
yeah." But I can't remember what Chris said he mixed his with, but
Does Crown Apple say to mix it with anything?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do we have a box?
On break, you might want to check that.
Do we have a box?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, all you got is
no,
the
I
bag.
threw.
Oh, we
It's
might
not
have
I
gonna
think I
that
threw
away.
that out.
Yeah.
I think it's on the box, or I Googled it. Yesterday was fuzzy.
Yesterday
was fuzzy.
I would have to say you probably
Either way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you can't retract that.
I don't think they'd promote what you should
I
mix
don't know.
it with on the box.
I mean,
I'm gonna check because they might have.
I don't think they would promote
Some
that
people,
on the box.
some liquors do. They say mix with this and this and this, and
Yeah, because they buy stock
this.
in
The only
lemonade.
thing I know is like Red Bull, like don't mix with alcohol, and everybody does. Everybody does.
Yeah.
oh, Red Bull actually
Yeah.
says that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says do not mix with alcohol.
Yeah.
Because they'll give you
That's
links.
because everybody gets squirrely on vodka Red Bulls.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the wrong
Everybody
way.
wants to fight.
Yeah.
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 They got energy and I'm drunk.
Stop it. Yeah, stop it, Kyle.
Kyle.
Which
Punch holes in
crazy
the wall.
story? South Padre, Texas. Went down there. Great time. I recommend it, but $18 vodka Red Bulls.
What?
$18.
I think the most expensive Red Bull or drink I bought was at
18.
rodeo. I don't know who I went to the rodeo with. I've only been once,
Yeah.
like you at this
Oh.
point. I'm like, yeah.
I've been twice.
Oh,
All right,
twice?
This is slightly off
rodeo
subject.
guy. Big rodeo guy.
Slightly
What's
off
up?
subject. We're talking about expensive drinks.
Yes.
Have you ever paid $25 for a double cheeseburger, a small fry, and a small drink? If you haven't, don't go to Five Guys because that's what you'll pay.
Oh, I saw something on Facebook about this, didn't I?
I put it this morning.
Yeah, I know. That's what I
I
mean.
heard that they were skimping on the fries nowadays. They used to fill up
Wait,
the
did they
entire
ask you to
bag.
tip the cashier?
Yeah. Like as soon as
Yeah,
you get done
that's
with your
what I
order, you
saw.
pay with your card, and it has the. Do you want to leave a tip? No, I ain't leaving no tip.
No.
First off, all you did was type in some
Oh,
numbers.
I'm
You didn't
on,
do
I'm
anything
on your
for me.
side on this one because that's frustrating.
And I just paid. Now, I probably wouldn't even if I only paid $5 for a double cheeseburger, fries, and a pop. But
So they do that at. I used to when I worked swing shifts. When I was going on nights, I'd go to Subway. I'd get a sandwich before I'm going in on nights, and they hold a little card reader out. Put my card in. They're like, they're gonna ask you a question. It was for the tip, and I'm like,
I got tip. Don't do
I
drugs.
was like, I was like, I felt bad, but no tip. No tip. And
I felt bad.
No tip, and I pulled my
bad.
card out. I'm like, come on, man. I was like,
See, now,
I don't
if you
know,
go to like
like-
Chick-fil-A, though, that's different because they're out there in the elements. Like they're bundled up when it's cold out, and taking your order.
I've never been there.
Yeah, they stand outside.
Yeah.
Because the line gets long.
I would
like a
tip
Sonic?
that,
Oh.
but
And they got a tablet stuff, so they're working for their money. They're not just taking your order. It's colder than hell out.
Do you suppose the
and-
company pays them already?
They'll even
How
be
many
out
tips
there.
do you get for doing your job? Your job or your job?
I'm
Zero.
probably gonna get flack for it, but
Exactly.
I feel the same way about like when people go get their hair cut and they're like, "Yeah, I tipped her." Like, why?
oh, I tip
I
my
paid
hair.
you.
I
Well,
tip
she did a
my-
good job.
I tip my
I
dresser
hope so.
$5.
That's why she's in this
That's
profession.
what I do.
But
She should be
my
changing the
haircut
world.
is
then.
also $10.
What?
Oh,
your
wow.
hair-
$10 haircut, $5 tip.
Oh, you
Yeah.
You
It's
want to
gotta be
see a cheap
solid, man.
haircut? It's bald.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
I suppose it depends how cheap the haircut is.
Damn, I was
Yeah,
I was so
$10.
effed up last night. I pointed out one of the fighters were balding, and Dave lost it. I'm like, Joe, that dude's balding.
Out of everything, he's balding.
I think I am at 26. Like, oh,
That's not
I got a
just makes him
receding-
feel better because he's not yet.
receding at 26, and
Uh,
so usually,
You want to see receipt in here? Sully.
well, usually
Sorry.
I got long hair.
I feel you.
Usually
love you,
I got
Sully.
Long hair, and you'll never notice it. But this is the last time I went to get my hair cut. I was like, we're doing something different. I'm chopping it. We chopped it, and I'm like, oh, that might be showing.
You
a
can be
little bit
doing.
about
You can
what-
comb over. You're fine.
Isn't it always the ones that you think have hair and they take their hat off and you're like, dude, you're bald? No way.
Every time Daryl comes out with the wig, they're like, "Wow, he has hair." Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Oh, nothing.
No,
I
no.
wanted to wear that, but the hair was.
Yeah, I can't bring up that.
Yeah, good call. So Jody, let's move on to this would you rather segment. It's your turn this week.
Okay. So would you rather? Would you rather? I stole this. I seen Tom Banjer. He's a comedian. I can't remember his name, but it was off one of his
Tom
podcasts.
Segura.
Segura.
Yep.
I seen it on one of his podcasts, and it was funny the way. But would you rather be married to? Seems how we're all guys. Would you rather be married to a hardcore vegan or hardcore Christian? Like hardcore, both of them.
Christian.
Like vegan as far as like every time you
Like I can't eat meat.
like
Like she's
you
like,
can, but you ain't gonna hear the end of it the whole time you're eating it. And when she cooks, it ain't gonna have meat and whatever
am I
else
getting-
vegan
what,
stuff.
What are you gonna hear from the Christian though?
Yeah.
You want to pray before you eat, and pray before you go to bed. And
don't drink.
everything. Oh yeah,
No
nothing
infertility,
ungodly.
or
No,
not
nothing against
infertility.
Christians.
No adult content before marriage.
I mean, or vegans, but anyway.
Every
you
Sunday.
you can still sip.
Oh, yeah.
You can still
Dude.
sip. You can still sip alcohol as a Christian.
Yeah, wine when you go to church.
Wine, yeah.
Yeah, when
I
you go to
feel- I
church.
feel like you could do it at home.
I'm just saying, hardcore. And you can do anything you want, but that's all that's going to be in your ear forever when you're not doing the things you should be doing. Or same with vegan.
Are you saying being married is getting nagged at regardless?
Well, that just happens anyway.
Oh, cool.
But this
All right,
just
so this
adds the
lightens it
extra.
up.
I know my answer, but I'll wait for yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the vegan. Just because I don't think I can wake up every Sunday morning and go to church. I mean, I don't right now, but
I mean,
I probably should.
it's not just that. You're going
I
to
need
like
Jesus.
Saturday night mass and
Yeah, Wednesday. Ash.
Bible studies, and which nothing against any of that. If that's your thing,
Yeah,
great.
this is very
but
controversial.
Yeah.
Way to bring-
I feel
way to
like
bring-
We're gonna get a lot of hate. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of hate.
but
for-
it's a serious would you rather. 'cause,
Wait until
I
he
mean-
comes back to me.
Okay, we're gonna skip Dave.
No, I mean for the next. Would you rather?
Oh, I thought
Now, you
meant
want
the
to see
answer.
controversial? We'll do some.
So you,
Yeah, so nothing against if you're really heavily Christian, whatever, that's your thing. I believe in God,
Flying
but
spaghetti
you know,
monster.
I don't think I could handle the whole all the time. Just you know who I'm talking about, the people that are just like, me, like, come on.
I know they're so
Nope.
happy with their lives.
Nothing's that perfect. Nothing's that perfect. But
Let them
anywho,
believe.
Well, that's Tate. Tate, what do you think?
I have my answer made up. I'm going. It's gonna be the Christian.
you marry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not, like I said, God bless your souls, but I'm not a church guy. I don't go to church. I probably should. But yeah.
I think we all.
So you're saying you'd marry a hardcore Christian because she'd probably save your soul?
Yeah. And then, everybody can change, so.
Yeah, you'd be wearing sweaters and stuff every weekend.
Turtlenecks.
Sweaters.
Oh, man.
Terrible.
Hey,
Terrible.
at least if you marry a
Terrible.
vegan, we're gonna be going to those pickets things all the time. At least you're out doing something. I mean,
Oh, you can date
the
drink
wife's
off
drag-
that at least.
Yeah, I can day drink.
They
during
never
that.
said you couldn't drink.
No, you can still get wine drunk. Wine drunk's good.
Yeah.
Wine drunk's different.
I mean,
It's a hot, terrible hangover.
Wine drunk is wild, dude.
Yeah.
Wine drunk.
I mean-
I just feel like I get super giddy.
I feel like me and Jesus would get along good because that dude turned water into wine.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like he's looking around like, hey, ain't nothing to drink.
But the only thing with
And then
that
he's like,
is
you know what? Boop, we're all getting hammered tonight, boys.
I feel like I could only do like the Sunday services, the going to the Bible studies or whatever on Wednesdays. I'm just there Sunday. I can make it Sundays. Every Sunday I can make
I was
it.
just gonna say,
hardcore.
Nah,
you
dude,
married
you're-
hard
you're-
hours,
But
so
I
you're
gotta go
doing it.
hardcore.
Yes,
We're going to like church dinners and
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
fundraisers.
Now
doing it all.
reconsider here. Now you know what? You get a Christian.
I'm sticking to it.
Nope.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
Sticking
way
to
to stand
it.
by your word.
Yeah,
Way to be.
sticking to it.
Daryl, what do you think?
Vegan. Much rather deal with that at that point. Church ain't my thing.
Looks like
I mean-
me and you are both gonna be rioting together then, huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Me too.
Or actually, they're not riots; they're
Yeah.
peaceful protests.
That
My
turned
bad.
violent, but yeah, no, that's all right.
Hey,
Think how shredded you could get though, be it a vegan and work it out.
No.
and do all the shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat meat, and I'm going to just hear it for the rest of my
You
life.
can't eat meat if
They
you're
nag
a vegan.
regardless.
Yeah. I'm with that.
I was just going to say, regardless of what you do, you're going to get nagged at.
hey, me and you are gonna
Okay,
be
so I'll
blocking
get
highways,
nagged at.
brother.
But all day.
I'll get nagged out. Nagged out.
We could be-
I'll get nagged at for not going to my
Nagged at?
Wednesday Bible study.
There you go. But I feel you'd have more of a terrible time at that point. Because
Well, I'm not going
The vegan's
Wednesday.
too weak to fight you anyways. Like, so it's throw a
Uh,
slap, and it's like,
Hey, vegans are there's bodybuilder
Vegans out
vegans.
there, you better come find Dave and
There's
show him.
bodybuilders
what
that are
you're
vegans out there. You can
You know
get
where-
protein from plants. Just you got to eat a lot of it. It's
Like
a
a
lot harder
cow.
to find
like a cow.
and protein in plants.
Yeah, can you imagine showing up to a cookout at Dave's and he's got the
Hey, we're vegans only. Tossing meat
soy
around.
drumsticks and whatnot?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, but vegan.
I'd
100%,
be
yeah.
vegan too,
Yeah. I just.
Wow.
because I feel like I'm the kind of jerk that would be like, "Well, you guys are having your crap. I'm having me a big fat steak."
Yeah.
Looks like you're not
And
invited to the
save
party
money.
at Capitol Hill. Tate.
Yeah.
You can bring
Hey, you
I'm
can
the
come too.
outcast over here.
You
huh?
can come to and pray for us.
yeah, bring your Bible group.
Wow.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's the
Sage?
Yeah,
where they bring the smoke.
I don't
thing,
know what
you
it's
know?
called, but
They do it throughout the church.
that's,
It's like the hardcore
that's
Christians.
the swinging the thing.
That's a pope, isn't it?
Whatever it is.
Isn't that
metal
Catholic
things-
though, or is it all the same thing?
Hell, I don't know.
I
I
thought
get
I was
mixed
going to
up.
say the
I
flying
get mixed
spaghetti
up.
monster.
I don't know. I'm scared for how this is gonna end up.
Oh my Jesus.
We
I,
can't
I
get.
thought, I thought we were hitting a break at like 30.
No,
and
we're gonna hit a break right now.
That's a better idea there.
Yep, we're gonna hit a break right now, and we'll be back after your
yeah.
paid sponsors. I think it's this button right here. Hey, I got it right.
And we're back.
Hey, hello.
What is going on down there?
Rumspringer. Bringing that
little-
back. Bringing
Getting
that
a little
back.
breaky poo.
Yeah, much needed. I'm glad we have these breaks,
Much
boys.
needed, yep.
Even though a GoPro took a 2-story fall.
Wow.
Yeah.
My guts still
Almost
hurts
landed
about
on my
this.
head. Thought I was gonna have to sue, but
You signed a waiver.
No slip sign.
no waivers.
I'm going to have to write up a waiver.
I didn't
Thought I
sign-
peed
didn't sign
foam,
nothing.
but turns out it was just a chunk of snow. I looked down like, what the hell? And snow. It's snow.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised I have any snow
And then
left.
right after that is
Me
when
too.
I heard the. And I'm like, what the hell? And I look over and there's a.
Yeah, we
a
put
GoPro.
I didn't put the GoPros in the
All
window.
right, so here, let me clarify
It's Dave's
something.
fault, 100%.
Oh, no, yeah, blame it on me. I really don't care at that point. Because that would be the one that I bought know my luck. I put them in the window because GoPros have a terrible time on overheating. So when we take our break, we let them cool down so we're not overheating for the second half. Last time I put them in the window, we were just fine. And then Jody, this time, today, I was down having a cigarette, and he walks back in, he just GoPro and stand in hand. I'm like, what? He's like, it broke.
Oh, God.
What?
Hey, but these GoPros...
Which is wild that they get so hot. They're just recording video.
We're recording in such clarity, though, that it does. Yeah. It's such a confined space. It doesn't have a fan, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I mean,
my phone don't have a fan, and I
here.
can record on my phone all day long.
It's
we gotta keep it.
It's like 70 degrees now up here.
Yeah, we gotta keep it warm up here.
yeah, no, every bit of it. My shop is only heated
Tater's
by
about
this.
to take his shirt off.
No. You
guys missed the wild conversation this guy had on his phone a minute ago. There's all sorts of wild and crazy talk that we couldn't include on this podcast because it's too dirty.
It's rated R.
Yeah, that's me and my buddy talking. You guys don't want to hear that.
Well, they probably do want to hear it, but they can't.
Yeah.
Maybe one day when we have a Patreon, we
Patreon.
can include that because then they have to pay to listen to the rated R stuff.
I mean,
And if you-
I think if he does come in town, we should have him, both of us on here.
I'm gonna need a bigger table, bud.
Yeah, I don't have a... My interface only can
and if
have
we get to
4.
that point, I want like Howard Stern style stuff going on. Like, you ever seen the movie WNBC? Yeah, I'm talking like, he's got like strippers on the show and stuff. If we're doing you got to pay to watch one, right?
The Patreon.
If we get to that
The
point,
when we get this.
Yeah,
Whenever.
I'll be up at 8. Damn it.
Darn it. Come on. We don't swear.
Okay. Yeah,
You're not
sorry.
very Christian, are you?
I was like, oh, for you, bud.
Maybe you should rethink that vegan thought.
Yeah, I'll be up at 8 a.m. if what you just talked about is on the podcast.
Yeah. I mean,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm a Christian, so we're good.
yeah.
All right, let's get on to this top tier. Jody, what's your
top tier is your favorite chip.
All right.
Chip.
Still going 3 is worst, second's middle, and 1's best, right?
Yep.
Top's your number one.
Dave, you're going first.
Ooh. I eat a lot of chips.
Me too. Can you tell?
Yes. No. I mean, no.
Dude, you're supposed to lie. Make me feel better about myself.
Sorry. Ooh.
I'm going home.
That's rough.
I just
I
think of
wanna
it
say
as.
it's-
I think of it as. I don't know about your 2 or 3, but when you think about your number one, what's the one that you're like?
I know my
Out
number
of, the,
one.
out of the spread, you're like,
So I eat
dude,
them. So
that's what I'm going with.
I'm a gas station person. I don't cook at home. I just get it from the gas station. I get off of work and I come home and I just get something from the gas station, which is a lot of chips too, because that's a little snacky poo. But
Now, if you want to make 2 and 3 like a broad subject,
I can do
number
that.
one's got to be like a specific.
No,
chip.
I can.
2 and
I can
3
name
can
my
be
number
broad.
one.
2 and 3
3
like could be like a.
It's going to be controversial.
This is insane.
plain
We're having
potato chip.
this intense of a conversation about
just
chips.
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 But there's so many.
Well, yeah, that's why I said 2 and 3 can be broad. You could just
Bro,
say
I got mine locked in. I am
you
ready.
had yours
All
locked
right,
in like
fine.
10 minutes
So-
ago.
Yeah.
It's a kettle chip. It's like it's really hard at
kettle
that point.
cooked. Yeah.
Kettle
Kettle
cooked.
cooked.
That's my 3 though, because I don't
Okay.
I don't enjoy the texture of that at that point. It's a little bit like a Lay's. You just bite into what is it called? Barbecue, and it's easy to chew. Those just cut your gums every single time. So kettle would be my 3. Second, I would be down to the Pringles. The
Pringles.
Sour cream.
Pringles aren't a chip, so you can't include Pringles.
They're not.
Nope.
they are a chip.
No,
How
they're
the hell
not.
are they not a chip?
Look at the can. They cannot be called a chip because they are not a slice of potato. They are a processed potato. I'm telling
So
you,
I picked
on
the
the
one
can,
thing out of
on the
everything.
can, they are not chips. Those are crisps. I think they call them on the can. I don't know what they call them on the can, but they are not a chip.
Well, we just now became an educational channel.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You learn something new every day.
Well, I
Every
guess
day.
Fritos would be my number 2
You
because
could
we
use
brought-
Pringles. I'm getting technical, but those aren't a chip.
After we just went through that, I'm not using Pringles.
Jesus. Oh,
Hey, talk to Tate. He'll help you.
Gotcha. Sunday
You
service.
know, there's a lot of videos that we had on Dogs on Hogs on our other YouTube channel that he can't use because I'm cussing all the time. I'll say something really cool, then go, oh, yeah, bad deal. But
You can use Pringles.
Frito,
It's fine.
anyways, my second would be Fritos at that point. I can change that up because I do like the dip. We
What
talked
kind
about
of
this.
Frito though?
What do you mean? There's only one. It's just like a scoop.
No, you got the honey barbecue.
You
You got the honey
roll.
barbecue
The,
Fritos.
the original, I guess it would be called at that point, Frito, with the dip of the jalapeno, get a little bit of zest in
Jalapeno
there.
cheese.
Pretty plain.
Yeah,
Jalapeno cheese. Yeah.
So a
that's
little
big,
metal
yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Stop harassing me. But anyways,
These are your choices. You go.
yeah, exactly.
Just
But
gotta
you're
throw that
number
in there.
one.
Stop harassing me.
It's Dorito Ranch. Dorito Ranch
Okay.
Yes.
slaps.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, now harass me. Then you're like, ooh, I like that.
That was my number one.
Anyways. Oh no. That's my top tier. I mean,
All right, Tate. What about you, bud?
Oh, we're going this way. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So number 3. A
lot of mouth
is
noises, just
yeah,
saying.
sorry.
He's the mouth.
Just
noise
Lay's
Nazi.
Lay's potato chips, but got a little kicker for you. Got to be with ketchup. Potato
Well,
chip and
that's
ketchup.
the end of our podcast, and we will.
I've never had
And-
potato chips with ketchup.
I
Yeah.
bet it's like
Neither
French
have I.
fries, with ketchup, so it's probably not bad.
It's
Yeah.
almost the same. It's like you
But if
eat-
I'm grabbing
you
a
eat
bag of
fries-
Lay's,
you
I'm
eat
not gonna be
fries-
like, you know what? Oh.
Well, I mean, I could
the
eat the
harassment part.
potato chips just regular, just the saltiness of it, but if you had ketchup, it makes a little difference.
I've never
And
tried that.
I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
home and try it.
That's
I've
not.
never tried it either.
So
I
potato
mean, it's the
chips and
same
ketchup.
concept because it's just
It's a
potato.
potato.
No, but I'm
It's
gonna
like
try
fries.
it
It's like
today.
fries and-
I
it's like
have Lay's
fries and
in the
ketchup.
cupboard at home. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
home and try
So
it.
go home, hit them with some ketchup. That's number 3. Number 2, I don't know why I like them, but it's the chili cheese
Fritos.
Fritos.
Yes.
Chili cheese
Oh.
Fritos,
That's
baby.
what I'm talking about.
Got to be chili cheese
Those are
Fritos.
pretty good.
And I got heartburn issues, but
Same.
the heartburn doctor wouldn't like it, but I gotta hit a Dorito, and it's a hot and spicy blue bag Dorito.
Yeah, I actually had those.
It's gotta be the blue bag hot and
Those are
spicy.
so
nachos.
good.
They
Got
are.
it.
I'll give you that one. Yeah,
So
I forgot
good.
about that. I just had that
It's
like
got
last
to.
week.
Well, the spicy nacho is the purple bag.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
Blue's
talking.
the ranch.
I'm talking the hot.
Oh, flaming hot.
Flaming
Oh.
hot.
Oh,
Flaming
no,
hot. Flaming
I take
hot.
that 5 back.
Mispronounced.
I was thinking, I was thinking the sweet
I like
spicy.
flaming hot Cheetos, but
Okay, yeah. Oh, hold on a sec.
I
Yo,
just changed his
yeah.
world.
What you got over
You can rewind. You can redact.
Sorry.
I don't know. Can I have like a?
Start. You can have a
I'm
4.
gonna do 4.
I'm gonna do 4
So
too.
yeah, when I took a class in
That'll
welding.
be your runner-up.
Yeah, runner up. Every day when I went to this welding school / building trades in Sterling, it was every day. Code Red Mountain Dew can $1, and then you go to the other vending machine $1. Jalapeno Cheetos.
Oh,
Jalapeno
yes.
Cheetos.
Mhm.
Okay.
You hit a Code Red.
He's tapping into my top tiers.
Yeah.
You hit a Code Red Mountain Dew and
Mountain
jalapeno Cheetos. Oh, it was different. $2 a day, every day. Yeah, we spend
$2 a day, so
He's kind of he's a bit of a health freak. So if you guys don't know,
it is jalapeno Cheetos and Code Red.
All right.
But yeah, that was it.
So Jody,
okay. There's obviously everybody knows there's tons of kinds of chips and flavors and whatnot, but like the ones that are my number 4 would be my runner up. Would be Ruffles with French onion dip because man,
Yep.
that is
That
just
slaps.
and the cold French onion dip, not that warm crap in the jar.
Yep.
It's got to be that Dean's. Ugh, I can get crazy on that. But then just to smash some chips, number 3 would probably be chili cheese Fritos.
Chili cheese Fritos.
Number 2 would be jalapeno Cheetos. Love them damn
Oh,
things. I don't
yeah.
know what it is. You just can't like.
Wow, big chip guys over here.
And then number one, because it's an all around, like I could just eat them or just it'd be a tie between just regular Doritos and spicy nacho, because I like the spicy nacho.
Purple bag.
Yeah, spicy, not the
No, the
Yeah,
spicy
so,
nachos
no,
like
the purple
the,
purple
bag,
hot,
that's-
the hot one's blue.
no, the spicy or the purple bag. Those are the chili.
I thought some were on the spice.
No, the spicy nacho is the dark red.
Google,
bag.
Google.
Yeah, you got spicy
Oh,
nacho.
man, you got
the
red
the
bag.
blue is
Nacho
your
is the dark
The-
red.
La
Yeah.
Flames or something.
Now the boy, he likes the chili ones, and they're good, but
So that's the purple bag.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
I like the blue bag.
just either nacho Doritos or spicy nacho, because
Yep.
it's kind of the same thing, but just spicy. But so that's my top one, and they're versatile, man. If you don't crush Doritos up on your tacos when you make them at home, you're doing life wrong.
Yeah, this man changed my life. This man right here changed my life.
I do what I can, folks.
Changing
with
life.
the crunched up Doritos on a taco.
It's just hits totally different.
Yes.
Wouldn't that
So-
technically be? You could almost just make a taco in a bag.
You could, but you get a soft shell,
Yeah, you still get
and
the
then you
burrito
make up your
feeling.
taco, and then you crush up a
See,
handful of.
How big is the burrito you're talking about? Because you're over there holding two hands like this.
I'm used to Pancheros.
You've never had
Chipotle.
you ever had burritos at my house?
No, I haven't.
No, but yeah, you make up a taco, burrito, whatever.
Okay.
You crush up a handful of Doritos in that thing.
Game
dude,
changer.
You're gonna
Game
be like
changer.
just a little bit of crunch plus the flavor.
Okay.
So we're all gonna go home and
So
try
we have to go home.
potato
We
chips
have
with
to.
Potato
ketchup.
chips and ketchup.
And you're gonna go home and try the tacos with
Tacos
crunched up
with
Doritos on
crunched up,
top.
yeah.
I have none of this in my cabinet, so
You're gonna have to go buy it.
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll,
I'm gonna
I'll
go
invite
Taco
you over
Bell.
for taco night next time.
Yes.
You're in.
but
All right.
Well,
So
I gotta be there too. I haven't had it.
You're in.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he deep fries his shells, and
Oh.
dude,
That
that is
game
also
changer.
a
Mostly
game
just
changer.
to warm them up, but man,
Man.
Man.
warms them up,
Yeah.
makes them pliable, and gives it that grease flavor. Spoken from a true fat fat guy.
That's got to be a hangover cure too. Like greasy stuff, hangovers.
I've ate so many of his tacos that I've puked before.
Okay.
Hey, Ken, ask Allie. Ask Allie.
You're eating his taco.
that's so
Dang, that sounded so bad.
yeah.
I've eaten so many of his.
It had enough time to go over your head and come back.
Dang. Wow.
But seriously, yeah, I made tacos one night, and him and the fam come over, and
Yep.
he ate an insane amount of tacos. And I talked to him the next day. He's like, "Yeah, I puked. Go home and puke." 'cause
Oh,
I'm so
no.
full." Yeah.
I laid down and I got the sweats, like the puke sweats. And I didn't even drink that much. I had maybe 2 drinks at his house. It was a pure I ate too much, I need to puke.
That's
type
not good.
of- Yeah.
Well, no, that's good
It's
because it
happened
tasted
twice.
good.
It's happened twice in my
I'll
life.
have a shindig, and you guys come over.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll warm them shells up in the grease, and we'll wrap them up.
Don't
and
throw me with good
it'll
times. Make
change
it-
your world.
Can you make it for a warm day at least?
I mean, we're not going to do it outside anyway, but
No, we're not.
Yeah, what
No.
the hell?
I
It's
we'd just
tacos.
be- oh, you can't eat tacos outside. How do the Mexicans do it?
You can eat tacos wherever.
Anyways. Anyway.
All right, my tier 3, or actually my tier, I'm going to go runner up,
Runner up.
is going to be barbecue Doritos. I love them. A lot better than any barbecue chip. Just because I like the actual Dorito chip. It's just so much better than just a potato chip.
See, I had thought about that one.
Yeah.
The barbecue. Yeah.
My tier 3 is going to be Cheetos. Just any flavor Cheetos, like the spicy,
All right.
the jalapeno, or the
Baked.
regular.
baked.
Or
Can I come
baked.
in? What about the puffs though?
I eat the puffs too. Love them.
Wow, you're a big puff guy
Yeah.
too. I don't like the puffs. I could.
Kitchen cooked puffs are the best puffs. If you're getting
Those
best
are
puffs.
yes, they are.
And then for cheese balls, you go oots.
Oots.
UTS.
Yep.
Oots.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
anyway, sorry. Keep going.
So then that's my tier 3.
3.
My tier 2 is gonna be Takis. Love Takis.
Takis.
Love
wow.
Takis. Love them.
Wow, that's a crazy number
Yeah.
two.
I love
It's the
Takis.
That's a
lime. If they
crazy
didn't do the
number.
lime,
I
it
love
throws me
Takis.
off.
I don't
That's
know what
a
about 'em.
crazy number 2. I
And
would
then
never expected that.
It's my inner Mexican. Anyways,
It's got the stash and all.
I think my stash needs to be a little more thinner.
Yeah.
Anyways, then my tier 1 is going to be the Cool Ranch Doritos.
Okay.
Cool Ranch Doritos is my tier 1.
That's where it's at. Huh?
You go from
Yes.
Takis,
slaps.
Takis to
Takis
Cool Ranch.
really, we always keep those 4 chips I just ordered and put in order. We always keep those 4 in our cabinet. So
Yeah,
I still got to go back to the Cheetos.
I mean,
Regular Cheetos,
Love 'em.
fine. Obviously, jalapeno. I already
Love
had
'em.
it in there. Love them, but the puffs are out.
I like
Out.
the puffs too.
No,
They're the
puffs
actual
are-
Cheeto. They're your Cheeto dust,
not
baby.
the puff.
what about
The puff is gone.
baked Cheetos?
Have you ever tried baked Cheetos?
Yeah, and they're
Dude.
great.
better
So
than regular
the
Cheetos,
Subways used to have baked
Yes,
everything.
yes.
Sorry.
And when we used to have the Subway in our hometown, they had baked barbecue chips.
Yep.
Oh, those were.
Yep.
I forgot
Them
about
were it.
those.
Same
Them
with
were
the baked. Same with the baked sour and cream.
Yep. And
I forgot about
and
those.
then
Good stuff.
towards the end of it, they got rid of them, and it was just normal.
I mean, the one in town was just going downhill fast.
yeah.
Just
Well,
because
that's
the
a lot of
workers-
that's a lot of businesses around.
The workers were just awful.
yeah.
Any Yelp review on the Subway in Morrison, it was constantly the workers are trash.
Wow.
Every review, and it wasn't just me.
Dang. That's just me. Only like 50 of the comments.
All right, so we're gonna move on to we're gonna be talking about our upcoming side by side rides. We have one coming up in our first one coming up in June. This is gonna be a pretty fun one for us. We're going to the Badlands for the very first time.
He's
And-
not going though.
He won't be going. It's okay, buddy. You'll catch it on next year.
I'll
We also have plans to go next year. We're planning on going to Hatfield McCoy Trails. So Jody's I'm sure going to be wanting to go to that because that one goes to historical sites.
If you've never seen Hatfields and McCoys, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah,
I
it's
highly suggest seeing
True
that.
story. True story.
It is a true story,
About
and it
feeding
is
families.
absolutely wild. So yeah, so in June we're going to the Badlands for the first time. Pretty excited about that. Then in August we are going to one of my favorite YouTuber events. It is Crashapalooza 4.0
The Dirt Dudes.
up in Cope-Mish, Michigan, with the Dirt Dudes. Cope-Mish. That's what it's called.
It's hard to pronounce.
Cope-Mish.
Yeah.
I
it's-
thought you were mumbling. Like,
No,
It's
hard to
Cope-
pronunciate.
It's
I thought you
Cope-Mish,
said
Michigan.
Michigan.
Cope-Mish.
It's
COPEMISH.
Okay.
It's 6
Cope-Mish,
hours
Michigan.
away, right?
Yep.
Something like that.
We will be going to that, and Dave just bought something that's we're still keeping a secret until that video comes out. But he bought something that's really fast that we're gonna be taking and having fun
It's
this year.
not that fast.
Get out of here! Get out
If
of
you were
here!
guessing an RC car, you get it.
It's an RC plane.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, and then obviously this year we're just gonna be doing any benefit rides that come up.
Yeah.
Just here and there, any benefit
Wisconsin.
rides. Wisconsin, Iowa.
What did we do?
Because in Iowa,
I hope they have more around like
Our
the
neck of the woods.
hometown, yeah.
Well,
the
if
turkey.
it-
So
Illinois.
usually they only got that turkey trot ride. I
Yep.
hope they have a little bit.
well, if
more.
Illinois would ever
Jump on the
get their
bandwagon.
head out of their butt, we
Yeah.
could actually have.
So like I was talking earlier, Illinois, they got their weird. So Iowa, you go, you buy a sticker. You can ride anywhere in Iowa for one
One
cost,
price.
one
Yep.
price, one sticker. You slap it on.
Same with
Illinois-
Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
same
Yep.
sound.
Yeah.
But Iowa
Wisconsin.
just recently did
Illinois.
Oh.
Oh,
Illinois, so we live in Morrison. You buy a sticker for that. You live in Albany. You buy a sticker for that. Thompson, you buy a sticker for that. Every
And they're
town
expensive.
you live in, you have to have a sticker if you're riding in
this. Yeah.
Illinois.
So like, let's say I want to go to see Dave on my side by side.
Yeah,
I have
you
to buy
gotta
a
have
Linden
two
sticker.
stickers, yeah,
And I have to buy a Morrison sticker.
Yep.
Just to get to your house
that's
legally.
very.
And the Morrison
it
sticker.
gets pricey.
Yeah, Morrison sticker starting off is $100 for the
Linden-
cop to come out to inspect your thing,
Yep.
and then yearly it's $75 for that same unit.
Oh.
$75 is insane. I don't even pay that for a whole state for Wisconsin or
What's
Iowa.
Wisconsin sticker?
Wisconsin's 35 and
35,
Iowa
yeah.
is I want to say even
Dang,
cheaper.
For a year?
yeah,
All over the all
Crazy.
over Wisconsin,
Wow.
all over Iowa. It's that cheap.
yeah. We're communistic state, Illinois, so
Yeah.
we're
So
doing
they
so
need
good
to-
for
they-
ourselves.
But I did just see when I bought my side by side from Douglas and Fry, they had a petition going on that they wanted one price for like Whiteside County.
That's how
Okay.
it should be. It should go. It should go counties, not towns.
And I think it's now going to a board to where they possibly can get it to where it's now one price for the entire Whiteside County
So
or you
with
could
that,
just do what
instead
I
of
do.
town, which is getting closer to being a state thing now.
Yeah.
So
I just buy one sticker and then go. I hope for the best.
rebel.
I hope for the best.
We don't suggest doing that, kids, but rebel.
Well, I mean, you'd think a state that, you legalized weed would also like to bring in money with side-by-sides.
Well, it should definitely be counties. It shouldn't be towns like it is. That's
But
that's
it's the
a little
state
too
that's losing
correct.
out. If they
Yeah.
were to say, hey, you buy a state sticker and you can drive anywhere in the state, then the state gets the money. Right now,
Have
the
you seen
cities
the-
and the counties get the money.
have you seen the Illinois roads? Tell me where the
Right.
money's going. It's not going
Well,
to us.
not to the roads.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
It's
let's
going
go
to
in
the
their
roads.
pockets. That's what I'm saying. You think they'd want more
Yeah.
money?
My
Yeah,
road
that's
just
Like, hey,
got
buy
done.
this sticker. We ain't gonna fix nothing,
road
but
is
hey.
nice.
My road just got done.
But now that you
78.
can drive,
Yours
if you buy
did.
this sticker, you can drive off road. So you don't
Mine
need. We don't
hasn't.
need to fix our roads.
But then the road going through Morrison 30 is still absolutely
Yeah.
terrible.
That was a town issue.
that's
a
a Route
town issue?
30
That
route.
was a town issue.
I thought that's
I don't
a-
know if
that's
we
a
want to talk
highway.
about it off record, but I heard
That's a state route. That should be a state.
That's what
Well, I think
So
what
they-
Tate's
so
trying
they-
to get at is a lot of those houses are historical sites. So,
Well, no, they did it. They did.
Yeah, but throw a little
Going-
concrete or a little
well,
pavement.
they
down.
don't want to give up that plot.
They
so
go-
they want
the
to widen.
easement.
They want to widen that road.
Well, I'm just saying the holes.
But it was
But yeah,
it was
I agree.
also
But they
a
don't want to waste money on that.
it was a water main dealio,
Yeah.
and I guess this company had said per se. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I heard. So all like the water mains and everything. The company that was gonna pave everything, obviously they did it going to Sterling and everything.
Well, the whole town of Morrison just got repaved too.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but straight 30. So you hit the complex, and it's paved.
Yep.
From there to Sterling, and then everything else from here to Clinton is paved. And I heard that it was water mains in Morrison were blowing,
I can see that
getting
being an
blown, getting all jacked up.
Lucky
And-
water mains.
Yeah, lucky.
Oh, no, I can
they're
see what
getting
he's
blown.
getting.
Oh my God.
But I heard that this company had said, you fix all your water mains. Like,
Yep.
we're going to be tearing this stuff up. You fix the water mains, and then we'll pave. Because obviously, you're not going to pave all this, and then all your water mains break, and you're going to
I see the reason
be
behind it now.
jackhammering. And the Morrison County, whatever, was like, no,
Did you say
we're not doing that.
jackhammering.
Jackhammering.
Oh,
Yeah, so they said we're not doing that. They're like, do whatever you want, and obviously they didn't pave it, and it was terrible. I bring my dog into town every day, and I
Yeah.
hit one pothole in the morning one day.
Makes your day.
I
terrible.
thought my whole tire fell off. I hit it so bad.
is so bad.
I looked over. I talked to my dog.
Must
I
be the same problem with Route 2.
I
Must have
talk to
water
my
mains in there,
dog
too.
like a human.
No, that's
so.
not-
I look over at my dog and I'm pissed at
the dog?
5 o'clock. No, I'm
No,
pissed,
I'm
I'm pissed about.
You gotta
hitting the
hit
pothole.
somebody.
God damn it!
Ray Ray said
No,
that.
I would never hit my dog. But at 5 a.m., I hit this pothole. I look over at my dog and I'm pissed. Like,
You look over and I'm
You
like,
can't-
buddy, did you feel that too?
you can't have nothing nice. Like, I mean, I don't have anything nice for vehicles, but
Okay.
you're hitting that. You're hitting that in
Yeah.
a nice vehicle. You're pissed.
Oh, yeah.
You're pissed, and it's like,
So
You gotta
they
be doing
back in
something.
the summer they had what is it? Sick week, where you go to the drag strip, you drag race, and then that same car you drag race with has to haul a trailer to the next
You've heard of this before. It's like
to the
power
next
tour.
I've bet a lot of power to it.
drag strip park.
Yep.
Well, Cletus McFarland just did the one and
Cletus.
was in Cordova, and he had to stop in Morrison,
And I
right
missed
across
it?
from
Yeah,
right
me
across
too.
from Shell. He pulled off right there, that little shop right there. Pulled off there because he was having troubles with his car, and his car It's a they call it the mullet or something like
The
that.
El Camino.
Yeah, the El Camino.
Twin turbo makes a
when was
ton of
this?
horsepower, 200 miles
This
an
summer.
hour. 200 miles
This
an hour
summer.
in the quarter mile.
Past summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2023 summer, and
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear
There's a
about
sick.
this.
There's another
This
one.
is the first time I've ever heard of it.
They're having another one this year that Cordova's involved in, so they're going to be going from Cordova to Byron too. So they'll be coming through Morrison
Cletus
again.
is coming again.
Yep,
Dude,
yep.
Cletus.
He does that.
You guys
sickly
never seen Cletus? Look up Cletus.
Yes.
He's got some
good
wild
videos.
Make sure you
stuff.
type in the right last name because there's probably a lot of Cletuses on YouTube.
Yeah.
But
I didn't want to
I saw
botch his
that.
last
I saw that
name.
video, and I'm like, man, he doesn't even know the worst of it. He's about to go down the most terrible road
Yeah.
Yeah.
known to man.
Yeah, especially like in a car, in an
Yeah.
older. Like I got, like I got a '91, the old first gen Cummins. You bring that down 30.
Straight axle, leaf springs.
Yeah,
It's terrible time.
It's bad. You're
Oh, yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
Feel like you're on the test track for when they built that truck. Like, we gotta see what this thing can handle.
The problem
my
is,
head's hitting the ceiling every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's like,
when I had
man.
my first gen, it probably looked like I was drunk because I was swerving. I was going into the other
yeah,
lane
you
to
have
miss
to.
that chuck hole because I'm not breaking something because somebody doesn't want to fix water.
But
mains
I
at
will
that point.
be bringing my first gen to the Badlands, Indiana.
Ooh,
Hell
are you
yeah.
really?
Yeah,
It's only a 4-hour drive. It's
only
about
a
like
4-hour
going
drive. I already
it's
brought
it's,
that. I
it's a
already brought
shorter
it
Gonna
to
run
Black
it
River
in the
Falls.
Badlands?
yeah, it's a
Like,
shorter
no.
drive. It's a shorter drive than Black River Falls.
Yeah, so I brought my first gen up to Black River Falls.
That
and
was like
made
a
it.
5.5. This one is a exactly 4 or under.
I think
Yeah,
it's 5.5
so
because we take the back.
What's
way. We
funny
don't
is
take
I
the
had
interstate.
said I'm gonna take back roads up there and back. On the way back from Black River Falls, I did not take back roads. I hit straight interstate with a 30-year-old truck going 75, 80 miles an hour down.
I'm
the
in
fucking
danger.
road. And there was one time,
Cummins, Cummins.
I had to hit the brakes. I almost locked them up, but we got some issues with the truck, and that truck pulled off the road.
What?
When I hit the
Lord.
brakes, we'll just say the left brakes
Caliber and rotor.
probably were not working as good as the right one
Oh.
was. The right one wanted to grip like this.
The,
So yeah,
That's the definition of
it
yeet, folks, if
yeeted
you
me
don't
off
know
the
what yeet
road,
means.
and yeah, if you're just in a truck, sure, that's fine. But I got truck, trailer, side by side on top, yeet off the road. You're whoa, you know.
So I got a question. You gonna get that side by side fixed for Badlands?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to get it fixed because apparently there's people riding with us. But I don't know if you guys still want to do it. I think I know the issue. So I'm gonna buy parts for
Top
it.
comment gets to ride with Tate.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, are they paying their way into this or?
yes.
But I don't know how many people are interested in actually fixing stuff or whatever. So I was gonna ask you guys I'm gonna fix it, rear differential.
Make
If
your
you
checks
don't-
payable to.
If you don't know how to do it, I was gonna offer these guys up, come out and videotape. I'll fix it and
Yeah, I'm
be a
pretty sure
video.
me, you, and Dave can figure out how to put a rear differential in.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know what I'm doing.
So I said if
I'm
the
new, that's
viewers
what it is.
if the viewers that had a Polaris General at home that don't know how to put in a rear differential,
They'll watch
They'll know.
us struggle.
They'll know.
You're gonna learn today.
yeah, you'll see my shop that has little to nothing in it. You'll see me grabbing
Do
tools.
you have pneumatics at least?
That ain't just a regular General. It's like 20 foot long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a forward
12
over.
and a half. 12 and a half.
Yeah,
foot.
mine's 13 and a half. Mine's literally the bus.
Yeah. yours is
Anyways,
close.
we're gonna wrap this up. We've been kind of going over a little bit of time, but it's okay. It's okay. We're having fun.
Yeah.
we're having a good old time.
It's good old time. Every time.
Just letting you guys remember, or making sure you remember. This episode's brought to you by DUBBY. Use
DUBBY.
code DOH for 10% off your final order. And don't forget to, if you, say about something about this podcast or
Yeah, you mentioned
30% off.
mention this
30%
podcast.
30% off
30% off of all your cool fancy cups.
at Crafty
coolers.
Creations by Kirsten Pangrazio.
Yep, and I'll have that. Like I said, I'll have her Facebook stuff in the description. So you can just click on that and it'll bring you right to her page. And
quality items.
Very quality items. I'm really impressed with this stuff.
I'm telling you,
I was
that
shocked.
Bluetooth cup, you'll love it. It's just a little puck. Screws right in the bottom.
Strong and clean.
Yeah, it does too.
Yeah, it also comes. It also comes
I'm
with a
not gonna
straw
get
and a
up.
cleaner too.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be us on camera. So,
Sorry.
Yeah.
but yeah, so we'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned.
Peace.